What's up, everybody? Hold on, let me grab the mic. I left the mic. Shit happens. Don't hate on me. I just really wanted to show y'all the Gooch shirt. That's what I was really doing. Anyway, so we're gonna touch on a little situation that happened in the ABE, but first I'm gonna introduce myself. You know, Lamont Phillips, aka God's Dirty Hands, and I'm here with my gorgeous wife,
Vanessa Phillips, aka Vanessa Phillips.
Always the aka Vanessa Phillips. I love it. So you know, we were thinking about a way to put more content out for you guys, like possibly doing a Saturday, and then what y'all thoughts on like a Monday, or not a Monday, like a Wednesday or a Thursday show. Pops, I like the color of the shirt. I need one. So what y'all think on like having a show Wednesday or Thursday in the afternoon around like 7, 8 o'clock? What's y'all thoughts on that? Y'all think that could be a good idea that will work for you? Just let us know in chat. And if any other thoughts too. Also, what's y'all thoughts on two other things that I have? Not only pre-recorded shows, but how would y'all feel if we basically like Zoom people and go live? What's y'all thoughts on that too?
Yeah.
To have, you know, be able to have people that aren't able to be here also here, and even pre-recorded shows. Those are things that we could definitely use your opinion on. So if you guys have any input, please let us know. Any small rumors you want to talk about?
I'm trying to think. Yeah, I just found out that today Britney Spears, she was pregnant. She lost her baby.
Oh, dang.
I know, that's so sad. And for so long, she wanted to, have a baby. She wasn't allowed to have a baby because she was on the conservatory ship. So, prayers to her.
Prayers to her and her family, definitely.
Very sad.
Rest in peace to the baby, too.
Mm-hmm.
What else was I going to say? Oh, I wanted to just, because we talked about it before, the whole Meg Thee Stallion and Tory Lane situation. For y'all who don't know, the doctor who treated her came out and said he treated her for glass in the foot, not being shot. And I felt like, well, that's a little bit crazy. And then another random doctor came out and said she still has bullet fragments in her foot, but the initial report that it went clean straight through. So I was a little confused on that. I wanted y'all take on that, because it's kind of weird how so many people are saying so many different things. At this point, I just feel like people are just being paid to say whatever at this point.
I agree.
Somebody's paying people to say whatever. That's how I take it.
It's the Illuminati.
I mean, it is crazy because his DNA not being on the gun was released by Roc Nation. Mind you, even though she's managed by Roc Nation, she's still signed to another company.
Right.
And Roc Nation was trying to sign Tory Lanez. So is it a coincidence that they dropped proof that he didn't have gunpowder residue on him?
I feel like we'll never know. Like, it goes back to, like, for instance, like the situation like with Whitney Houston. Like the truth behind her death, how they just covered all of that shit up. You understand what I'm saying? That's what Hollywood does. They cover shit up. There's I don't know. There's something really, to me, there's something that's always been off with Meg Thee Stallion, and just, no, for real, like with everything. You understand what I'm saying? Because like she's not that, no offense, she's not a superstar. I don't care what anybody says. Does she make music? Yeah, but is she breaking records? Is she winning Grammys?
I know she cost that dude a lot of money. She did win a wasn't it a Grammy after she got shot though? That was a sympathy Grammy. What did she win?
No,
what award?
I don't think
She won some stupid award after she got shot, which I don't agree upon. You shouldn't get an award based off what supposedly happened. And even with that, right? This is why I have a problem with America. They tell you you're innocent until proven guilty. But Tory Lanez was blackballed. He was basically labeled something that nobody knew if it was true or not. You're basically guilty until proven innocent. Like, even with me, you get caught, or anybody, you get caught, or supposedly somebody said this, somebody said that. You get arrested, you have to sit, and then you have to fight your case from inside. How is that you being innocent? You treating me like an animal is showing that I'm guilty.
Right.
Shouldn't I be fighting this shit home where I could have the best possibility of building an argument, a case? Correct?
Right. Mm-hmm.
I guess that's America for you, though. Because it happens to anybody. It doesn't matter your race, your sex, your gender. I mean, sex and gender is the same thing, but...
Mm-hmm. Well, how about that whole RICO case that's going on? Ooh, that's crazy.
Joel...
With Young Thug and...
listen, bruh.
Gunna and...
Hold on. I do have some notes on that, so just give me a second. But I'll tell you right now, that's just wild in general because of all the things and all the people that are going to be tied to that. Because it's all right, so it was breaking news, Young Thug and Gunna among 28 other defendants charged in 56 count indictment. All right, for y'all who don't know, when the feds come, they already got the case. that shit is already, I mean, they got the case. It's not like if a raid happens and the raid is to catch you with the drugs or shit. They have a case on these dudes already. That's it. Unless you plead out, you gonna be facing 30 to life. Because that's what the RICO is, for y'all don't know. It's criminal organizations or a gang. And if you're hit with the RICO, even if you didn't do it, even if if Vanessa did a murder and I didn't know about it, but she's in the same gang, I'm getting the same murder charge, unfortunately. And even I seen that it was like prosecutors alleged that 2 associates of YSL, that's Young Thug's crew, asked for permission to make a second murder attempt on YFN Lucci's life. Now, for people who don't know, they be beefing in Atlanta heavy. They don't really fuck with each other, none of that. And Lucci was stabbed, and he tried to get bail. Like, after he got stabbed, he tried to get bail. And for whatever reason, they didn't give it to him. I don't know why, but they didn't give it to him. But then, when the indictment came out, right? They're not only targeting. It's not what you think. It's Little Baby, 4 Pockets Fool. That they're considering that a gang. And they're targeting them too. Everybody is in this indictment. If you're in Atlanta and you're repping a little rap clique, but you claiming gang, and 50 said it best. That's why he'd be like, I am not gang.
Yeah.
But I do bang. Like, the RICO is worse than everything else. That's 30 to life. I don't know how many people could do that, but Lil Baby they're looking for supposedly, and a bunch of other hybrid gangs. They had 3 blood sets or GD sets, and then 2 Crip sets. It was the Rolling 60s, and then it was 4 Pockets Full. But with the Young Thug, the Fullerton police came out and claimed that Young Thug's YSL gang has committed 50 murders since 2015.
That's crazy. I don't understand people that's famous, rappers, let's just say it's rappers, that are famous and that they still are, out there heavy like that. At some point, do you understand what I'm saying? You're making money. What are you doing?
But it's like we said before, it's an addiction. That being a street nigga is really an adrenaline rush. And that's what it comes down to. Listen, you give me over 10 mil, 10 mil that's mine, in my bank, and I already got my mansion or my cribs and all that, bro, I'm not doing none of this shit.
Yeah, but
you're not gonna see me. There's no need to be a street nigga when you're making millions of dollars.
Right.
I got out the hood, cuz.
Right, and not only that,
see you later.
It's gonna be all eyes on you. You understand what I'm saying? You're famous now. So everything that you do is gonna be magnified with a magnifying glass. You know what I mean? They're gonna, you know what I mean? They're gonna look into your shit. Look at what happened to Bobby. That's, you know what I mean? Like, you can't be, you can't be rapping about the shit that you really, really doing, because they're gonna really look into your shit.
Again, it's like Bobby said it best though. Recently, he was like, "You can't go back to the hood." Because then you got all the hating ass police, all the hating ops. You even got haters in your circle.
Right.
Now all eyes are on you. So it's like, like what you gonna do now? There's really nothing you can do. And the problem is, all these dudes, right? The problem is us as society. Let's blame society, right? Because what do you want? You want a rapper that talks what he lives, right?
Yeah.
So we want that. Then look, boom, Bobby and Rowdy and them GS9. Niggas got football numbers. I mean, now you got this. I mean, you had the little bitch nigga 6ix9ine who snitched, but he wasn't really gang.
But to me, it's like, that's another thing that's like so intriguing is like, how did they catch them?
What do you mean? They never stopped watching you. Yeah, there's wiretaps on Young Thug's phone.
So
he didn't know.
See?
You don't know. That's the thing. Y'all niggas be talking. You, if you ever watch like Sopranos, what was they doing? They was putting the phones in places where they couldn't hear. My nigga, if you talking murders and shit, no cell phones around, bro. Don't be on the phone. Yeah, we got 24 M's on the nigga head. Bring me the bread. Like, what? Mm-hmm. Bro, you doing the most. That's just stupid. Sierra said, a lot of people let that never forget where they come from mentality hold them back. When you level up, you gotta level up. Your circle change and your environment changes as well. Do not mean you forgot where you come from. Haters will say you switched up. Listen, man, you can say I switched up all you want. The goal is to get out the hood, right? Get out the hood, make sure that my family is good. Not what these niggas is doing. I'm gonna do my best to help my niggas make it out. I can lead a horse to water. I can't force you to drink it.
Facts.
That's the big problem.
Yeah.
You want to read Pop's comment?
Yep. He said the feds will make duplicate phones. Listen, I saw The Wire, the show The Wire. I know that they'll be out there with the little satellite joint trying to fucking even hear you when you're outside. So you ain't saying nothing that I don't even know, man. It's crazy out here.
Listen. I'm going to tell you, real shit. The feds come knocking. The case is solid. You going to do at least 10. I'm telling you right now. Perfect example. My big brother, he just came home not too long ago. Fuck you, Cisco. You snitched on the hood and you had niggas facing the RICO. Luckily, from when the case was built to when they got, arrested, it wasn't 5 years. For y'all who don't know, it's 5 years. 5 years is a criminal organization. It's RICO charges. So if I know someone since I was 14 and I'm 30, and we rep the same gang and we did shit, they could hit us with the RICO. They can. Simple. But again, us as people, we don't take the time to understand these laws and how they try to trick us and trap us. They listen to these freestyles and these songs and, oh yeah, that sound like this murder. Oh, it sound like that. That's why you gotta know statute of limitations of what you can and can't say. At the end of the day, man, it really do fall back on us again. Like, where's the OGs to tell these niggas what not to do? Like I said, my man's facing 30 to life just off the RICO. Unfortunately, that got thrown out. You still do. He still did a minimum 10. A lot of niggas ain't keeping their mouth closed, right? O Block just got raided. You know what that means? Niggas is talking. The GDs is out there. So what's happening? You got someone that's locked up that like, nah, I need some of this time off. So you start talking. Out of 28 niggas, how many niggas you think telling? Minimum 10. I put my money on 10. Y'all niggas is not built like that. It's different. I come from an era where I was in fucking first grade. where the dealers in my hood, the gangsters in my hood was like, a Nick, if you ever snitch, we'll kill you. Say less.
Yeah.
That's stuck. Like, you never tell. Sierra said 24.
Mm-hmm.
Damn. I wouldn't be surprised. You know who will hold it down? The crazy part? It'll be the niggas like Young Thug and Gunna. Because of pride, or, oh, we already did 6ix9ine. We can't do what he did. It's crazy. Yeah. Out of 28, 20 talking. They really not solid when them numbers hit double digits. What? A lot of niggas ain't. Nah. How many niggas? Listen. One thing I learned was sometimes it's best to do dirt dolo. I'm not going to snitch on Lamont. No, I don't know what you're talking about. It wasn't me. Nope. The more people, the easier it is to fall like dominoes. Mm-hmm. And a lot of niggas here 30 to life. Niggas is singing, bull. Niggas is singing. Pop said 20 talking, though. I wouldn't surprise it. I say 10 minimum. That's me being generous. Yeah. Some niggas will stay solid, some won't. But it's a tough situation with that. Don't worry, I got you because I know you was working and stuff. So I got a little situation I seen that I was like, oh, we got to talk about this. In South Carolina, man passes away from a heart attack while burying girlfriend he killed. Talk about motherfucking karma.
I seen that.
Can you imagine?
I mean, if you really think about it, like, I would probably have anxiety, have a heart attack too. No offense. You know what I mean? That's a lot of pressure. That's a lot of stress. You know what I'm saying? Because you gotta like hide the body. Shit.
Well, you're digging. He was digging the grave and had a heart attack. Yeah. So now where you dug the body, you laying on her. You both dead.
Was it worth it?
I mean, nigga paid with his life, literally.
That's instant karma.
That's what I said. Oh, this nigga got what was coming to him, son. Gordo said, I'm going to say 50% minimum. They got money, and they're going to want to get back to that lifestyle. That's a very good point. Yeah. Sierra said, are they really valid in that lifestyle once they talk, though? That's crazy. Oh, yes, that story is crazy. That's the thing, too. The 6ix9ine situation, I could see a lot of people telling, though. Because the nigga came home, and then thorough niggas was protecting him. Like, I don't know about that. I just don't know about it. If I'm a famous nigga, I wouldn't do nothing, right? But if I'm a little street hood booger nigga and I want to move up in the ranks, or niggas is like, yo, you take him out, we'll give you $100K. Everybody with him is going to get shot. You know what I'm saying? So, to me, it's like, you can find the right person to do it, but we can't expect these famous niggas to do it, in my opinion.
But I mean, look at Casanova. Casanova pled guilty,
but yeah,
and he might do 60 years. I love him.
I think it was 20. His shit is his top end is 60. You always have a bottom end. Your bottom end is minimum 10. Yeah. And with the feds, your minimum is 10. Cuz it's 10. 10 of them. If you can't do a decade, stay out these streets. That's what. But that's when I used to go to 2nd Street and we like see Sahad, and I'm like, what you doing? To go get out the hood. I will always preach to him, get out the hood. Yeah. Get out the hood. The longer you in the hood doing positive, the more hate. Mm-hmm. Yeah, the money lifestyle though, like, I would say I would expect Young Thug and Gunna to snitch, but then if they don't, you see how real they are. Yeah. You understand? Like Bobby. Who would have thought Bobby took extra years so Rowdy could get less years? Like, you do run into authentic people that are really about that. So it's a tough one to judge, but
yeah,
it's crazy.
But that's different. That's another thing too. To me that's a little bit different, because if you know the story of Bobby has been in and out of jail or juvie since he was little, like young. I'm talking about like
he was really selling crack in 5th grade.
Yeah, like 10 years old type shit. Like he's been in juvie, in and out. So like he spent half of his life in there. So to him, it was nothing.
2 years.
It was home.
2 years.
You know what I mean?
He took 2 more years, but then when it came out, he knocked 5 years off Rowdy's. He knocked like 15 off another dude's. All from him taking more time. Because, listen, when you the big boy, they just want to see you in cuffs.
Yeah.
So he took it, and I mean?
Yeah.
Ah, man. But that was a while ago. You think about it. Bobby did 7. We in 2022, so what is that? That's like around 2000 and what? 15 he got
14.
locked?
It was 2014.
Yeah, so he got locked to... Niggas is not like that. Niggas is not... No. And shame on you, Young Thug. Bobby and them just got knocked for that, and you still on phones with it. You motherfucker. And then when I seen the list, and you trying to take out Lil Baby, come on, leave Lil Baby alone, dog. I like this music. Come on,
not
son.
Him.
Not Lil Baby. And people not like that anymore. The real definition of ride or die. Who is the lady?
Lady Vicky.
Ride or die. White. I keep seeing.
I don't know.
What you talk about, cuz? Who's the lady Vicky ride or die? And then we talked about that. I talked about that a little bit. I did see. Well, I don't know. Y'all might not be sports fans, but everybody know Tom Brady. This nigga just got a contract for after football that paid him more than what he has ever made in football. He getting paid $375 million for 10 years, which is $37 million a year. He's only made $333 million in football. First off, how the fuck does that work?
That's how you know that you're the GOAT.
That's disrespectful, dog.
That's how you know. Because you already have a future contract.
For 10 years.
You're not even retired yet. You're not even done yet.
He's basically saying, I'm going to win this year, right?
Right.
And I'm going to go sit pretty. I got 37 M's waiting for me.
That is a hefty bag. Salute to him. I wish I could be like him right now.
Well, there was a little situation in Catasauqua, and it was a racial situation. But before I say what happened, I want to say this, right? Sometimes when racist stuff happens, we act aggressively like they want us to, and it hurts our cause a little bit of how it's tough. And even saying this is tough because it's hard to be the mix between what Martin Luther King wanted and what Malcolm X wanted. You know what I'm saying? Because when we did the Black Panthers, which I felt was in the middle,
right,
they destroyed it.
Right.
They infiltrated it. Got our daddies, got the fathers hooked on crack or selling crack, hooked on dope and stuff like that. You broke apart the Black Panthers from the inside. That was the best of both. It was showing us to defend ourselves while being peaceful first.
Right.
So the owner of the Fossils, the Last Stand in Catasauqua, Caddy, whatever if you want to call it, they call it Uber, and the wife is like, "Oh, you're white. Oh, you speak English," and he's like, "Wait, what?" Like, now he's offended, and he looked white. Mm-hmm. And he's like offended. Like, what did you say? She she had a big cojones. She said it again. Mm-hmm. And he was like, well, you could get out. Like, you could get out. Mm-hmm. And they get offended now. Mm-hmm. And it's like, the owner, and you don't see his face, he says, oh, you're a piece of shit.
You're an asshole.
I should hit you. And then says, you're a Nigger lover, right? And you can see the dude in the moment he has restraint. Like, he unbuckles himself, but he doesn't get out. He keeps saying, I'm going to call the cops and stuff. My problem is then you got someone today who goes in there and they're kind of being aggressive. And it's like, bro, but that's what they want. That's what they want. Mm-hmm. And I'm pretty sure if you go there, only white people go there anyway. Mm-hmm. So if you're going to do something, maybe do like a protest. But to get like aggressive with them, in my head is being aggressive really going to help that situation? And it's tough. That's why I say we need to be like the Black Panthers. We need to try to do peaceful. Like, let's do a protest, right? Let's sit here with some people, take some money out their pocket, and then if we got to get crazy, get crazy.
I mean, it's hard because until you're in that situation, you will never know how to act. So, like like you said, shout out to him because he really held his composure on that shit. The best thing about that is that he caught it on camera, and you can share it on Facebook and every social media platform. And the best way is to hit them right in their pockets, and you know what I mean. Don't go over there. They're racist. You know what I'm saying. To me, that's the best way that you could do. Hit them where where it hurts, which is their pockets. Especially if they're like business owners. That's unacceptable. Like, it still like baffles me that we're in 2022 and this shit is still going on. Like, it's like they're so careless about it. You understand what I'm saying? Like, they're so nonchalant with it. And to me, that's what it's so irritating. You know what I mean? Like, I will curse you out. Like, I will curse you all the way out. And it's, better him than me because I would have probably, pushed the bitch out the car and ran over the owner's foot. You know what I'm saying? And backed it up reverse. And, yeah, that's how I would have went. But,
It's really tough, man, because knowing me and every time I've been in a racial situation, it's very hard to control myself. You know what I mean? But, like, in that situation, he really did handle it best, I believe. And I just am sitting here and I'm wondering, maybe is there a way that we can possibly, like, get him in trouble legally where he's not full owner anymore because he's being racist? Like, is there my question, I guess, is there laws intact to find if someone comes out as an undercover racist where we can get them removed from full ownership? Because if you're a racist owner, then you're going to be treating us and discriminating anyway. So now my question is, imagine if somebody already felt like he was being discriminated against when they went there or worked there, and now this comes out. That's a lawsuit. My thing is at any point is there, like, there needs to be a law or something where if it comes out like that, you're saying shit like that, now you got to show stake ownership. No. We did it to an NBA owner. Right. We did it to an NBA owner. This nigga ain't no millionaire. Why can't we get him the fuck up out of there? My question.
It makes sense, but it's not like that. It's not like that. The best thing that you could do is, like I said, the best thing you could do is shine light on it and completely share the video all over social media.
Definitely share
so that everyone can see it and just hit them where it hurts, which is their pockets, period.
Listen, if I know you and you go in there, I'm going to treat you like I treat them. You're racist.
Facts.
You don't like it? Eat a dick. Facts. You know where I'll be at.
Or or go to their store and stand up there with signs that they're fucking racist.
That's what I'm saying.
Something.
I mean, we could go in there rocking some Black Lives Matter shit, but we'll end up being in trouble.
Would we?
Yeah.
It's freedom of speech.
It's America, but you know how that goes. Sierra said, I respect the driver because he was white. He stood up for us, and he posted it. But there's a lot of undercover racists that only come out in these situations, which is sad. Gabi said, I caught the video. Unfortunately, because they already had they think bad of us, it's best to be peaceful and be above the racism. It is hard, though. But us acting angry and out, even though we have every right to, we just can't. Vanessa over here, Jeepers Creepers running people over. Facts, Gordo. Sierra said, all we can do is not patronize his establishment and hit they pockets so bad that they gotta close.
Yeah.
But I really do think that there needs to be, I mean, I know it sounds crazy, but there has to be a law. Like, you can't be a business owner, publicly racist, and then tell me that you're not treating people wrong.
Right.
So at that point, you should not.
Or rejecting people.
It's a privilege to be an owner, if you ask me, because you're making hella bank. I think Vanessa shared it, and I believe I shared it, Gabi. I'm going to send it to you on Messenger.
It wasn't letting me. It
wasn't letting you share it? Let me see.
Gordo said, think we all racist or discriminative. Some never show it. let you know, but rather have the one person who shows it because you know there's a stance. Ain't no blind side. Easier to deal with someone when you know what to expect. I don't think we're all racist. I think we all stereotype. I think everyone likes a stereotype. I don't think we're all racist. I don't think I'm racist. I like everybody. I don't care if you're from Pakistan. I don't care if you're Mexican. I don't care black, white, orange, purple. I don't care about that. I would never be like, no, you can't be my friend because you're this nationality. So I don't think that. But do we all stereotype? Yeah. That's just my opinion.
I don't know. People call me racist all the time, but I treat every race the same. I talk shit, and I treat a shitty human like a shitty human. If that's racism, then I'm a racist motherfucker. But I treat everybody equally. If you're a good human being, I don't care if you white, Mexican, Chinese, I got love for you.
Yeah.
I don't black. If you a piece of shit, I don't care if you black, white, Mexican, I'm gonna treat you like shit. If that's racism, then fuck it, I'm racist.
I think that's called being prejudiced.
That's not prejudice. That's me. That's logic. I'm treating you like you act.
Ignorant.
You want to act ignorant? I'm gonna give you ignorant, motherfucker. That's how I am. That's how I was brought up. Know what I mean? You see my dad's side of the family? Them Negroes is dark. There's some of them I can't stand. Some of us is light. I can't stand them. My mom's family is white. I can't stand half of them. It is what it is.
But you don't. It's not that you. But see, you when you say that,
You said I'm equally racist.
It's not like you don't like them because of their skin. That's racist. You don't like them because you don't like humans. That's different.
No, I don't like shitty humans.
Right.
That's not. But I don't think that's nothing. I think that's just.
Okay.
That's
Well,
prejudice, or that's treating you how you're. I feel like I treat people what they put out.
Okay. So we're talking about racism. Racism is about color. Right?
I understand it, but again, I said if... Okay, I explained how I treat people. I never said that I was... I said it depends, because people could still say that's racism. Because they might only see me... On here, most of the time we end up talking about shitty situations with white people. So they could take me as racist, but they don't understand that it just happens to be that we deal with more racism from white people than anybody else. That's why I'm explaining it. I understand what racism is. I've dealt with racism my whole life. But I'm making it clear that I don't care if you're white, black, Spanish. Like, we hang out with whoever. We're cool with whoever. And Pop made a good point. I guess he said he's racist, and so he gets to know you.
Sierra said, what makes a human shitty, and also what if they change?
What makes a human shitty?
There's levels.
There's different types of levels, because you could be a good person, right? People will say, "Oh, that's a good person," but they're a shitty parent, or they're a shitty significant other.
Shitty friend.
Shitty friends. You have all types of shitty people.
Yeah.
You just like some people.
Shitty boss.
Shitty. Oh yeah, there's a lot of those cocksuckers.
Shitty teacher.
Shitty teachers. Sometimes you have. Oh, there's a comment on YouTube. I gotta read that. Hold on. Sometimes you can be just a shitty person in general. You know what I'm saying? Just like, come on, cuz, you know what shitty is. You know what shitty is. It's hard to explain, but I treat you how I feel is justified to treat you. I don't try to be, it's weird, man. It's very hard to say.
Yeah, in shitty situations. You know what I mean? Like...
Yo.
What's up?
So Bobby Shane, man, all I know is I'm looking for a chocolate chick to make my life complete. You know what I mean? On YouTube. That's what I'm saying, man. I love whoever. It's like I don't know. Just like I told you, like, and we had these conversations. I say, for me, a lot of Spanish people have been super racist. But then again, if you look, one of my best friends. Most of my friends are Spanish. And their families have never been racist with me. But other people that are Spanish have been extremely racist with me. So there's times where the way I might treat someone off rip comes off as racist. But to me, it's I'm well, y'all have treated me like this for so long. I got my shield up. You know what I'm saying?
I think, but you know what? A lot of Spanish people, because if you really think about it, we're part black. We just got we have African in us. We just got dropped off in different places. Do you understand what I'm saying? The boat stopped in different places. So what it is there's a lot of colorism.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Because I can honestly say, like, I'm light skinned now, but I wasn't always light skinned. When I was living in Puerto Rico, I was dark. I was dark. And I was treated differently than my siblings because they were light skinned because they had a different dad. And I was dark. I was, like, very dark complexion. Like, no offense. Like, you know, Bianca.
Yeah.
Like your sister. You know what I mean? So, and a lot of people didn't really... I felt like a lot of people didn't really... took a liking to me.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So I think that's a lot that happens, you know, with the Hispanic community. We're frowned upon.
Yeah, I mean, that was Gordo with the racist shit. That was a great thing to bring up because then it just racism is taught and starts at home. That's true. Gordo said you're equally racist. Mm-hmm. Sierra, treating people accordingly. Gabi, that was right here in the town. Caddy, bro. What makes a human shitty? Oh, you read that, sorry. Yep. Yes, and Caddy. Shitty. Y'all on YouTube, drop the links. I could stream on TV and hold a podcast party. Mm-hmm. I dropped the link because just think about how many racist doctors there is.
Absolutely, yep.
And that's another thing on why we should be teaching our kids that school isn't that bad. And it's like we talked about with the police where I said, maybe we should get our kids to be doctors. Maybe we should teach our children to be police officers, especially if we come from the ghetto. Yeah. We come from the hood, we come from the trenches. Mm-hmm. If we teach our kids to do these things, we can slowly but surely, like everything, we take over. Look at basketball. That was a white man sport. Who run it now? Right. And now it's global. Giannis is one of the best players in the league. Mm-hmm. So it all starts from home. Teach your kids, like, yo, you should be a doctor or you should be a police officer. Yeah. You go be a good cop. Yep. And then if you and your friends are all good cops, damn, y'all might inspire 4 more motherfuckers to be good cops. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's, you know. Destiny said, it be the Spanish grandmas with the mixed grandkids for me. Oh, that sounds like experience, girl.
That's true.
Talk to me.
Because I felt like I always told you, I felt like my mom's mom was racist towards me. I don't think she really meant it, but...
It steeps out.
Yeah. I was treated differently.
Damn, you almost went guala right there.
I
Differently.
Different.
That's like, I told you, my nana on my mom's side, my great-grandmother, she was racist. Yeah. And she was racist. Old white lady, super racist, but I was the only one that she liked. And my mom always say it, like, it was always weird. Like, she respected you, but it's like the other, my baby, she didn't really care for, and she didn't care for them. It's fucked up, but yeah. Sometimes we're born into racism and we have to, like my mom could have easily been racist. Yeah. But she grew up around a bunch of black folk, and she's not racist. I don't even call her white. You feel what I'm saying? That's how she be acting. That's the plan, Sierra said. Lawyers, even judges. Amen. Mm-hmm. Definitely judges. Because you seen what that black... you got to. We got to do better. Destiny said, I see it all too much, favoring the light-skinned grandkids and not including the more colored ones. Girl... Mm-hmm. Amen. Sad. That's sad, but it's true. Gordo, fuck race. I treat everyone as an individual. Ain't no one person define a race. If I don't like you and you're black or Mexican or German, it's not because you're race, but you're welcome to think so. I've met too many people from multiple races to give a fuck what one person thinks about me. Amen. Mm-hmm. Again, first of all, from my white side alone, from my white side of the family, if you talk to my grandma Janet, she'll tell you, like, I'm like everything. I'm like German, Irish, Scottish. She's like, all this dumb shit. Like, girl, that's white. That's what I label it. I label it white. I'm sorry. All that shit, like, you throwing too much at me.
Right.
You throwing too much at me. So I label it one thing. You know what I mean? But it is what it is. It, we gotta be better with the racism, and that's the thing. Because when we were doing the Black Lives Matter, a lot of y'all Allentown people wasn't really supporting. I didn't see we're meeting at the library. I didn't see a lot of shares. We didn't get a lot of people come out. So let's stop talking about it and be about it. Because my kids was out there with signs. We was out there with signs for hours, supporting what we feel is right. So I mean, I want people to stop talking and us to actually do shit.
But the thing is, too, a lot of people don't like to talk about it because it's an uncomfortable conversation. Like, I can honestly sit here and say that me and my white friends have never talked about anything like this. And to me, that's kind of sad.
But you, again, ignorance is bliss. And I'm going to say this. Some people are so ignorant or so naive that they don't want to believe shit. Like, if we tell people, Lamont was stopped by 16 cops and had 16 ARs pointed at him, how many white people will believe that I did nothing wrong? How many people? Nobody's going to believe that. I did nothing. I was walking. But because they said a light complexion black male, Hispanic female with a handgun, they pulled me over.
Yeah.
I wasn't being hostile. You couldn't see the gun. It's a pocket rocket. Fit same size as my iPhone. They still pulled me over. Second Amendment right didn't matter. Nothing. Because if you seen it, it wasn't concealed, which means my right to bear arms should be in effect. But, they didn't want to talk about none of that.
Right.
I mean, so it's I mean, sometimes, like I tell y'all, right, with mental health, sometimes you gotta hit the most uncomfortable shit to then become super comfortable. I'm willing to talk about anything, whether it's my mess ups, your mess ups, something my kids doing I don't like. You gotta confront the uncomfortable stuff. You have to. If you think people not looking at you different for not speaking up, nah, niggas is looking at you crazy, bro. They looking at you crazy for not being a stand-up individual.
Yeah.
And they don't want unity. That's a fact. They don't want unity. They hate that we unified when we do unify.
No, the government don't want that shit.
So I wrote down a few things. Because, I'll be watching Insecure with you and shit, right?
I love Insecure. If you have not watched Insecure on HBO, please, 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 please watch it. It's like one of my favorite shows. It's so hilarious. With Issa Rae.
Share. We will. We've been trying to get. Listen, all these things have been talked about. People don't really want to do it. Couples episodes. Yeah, they don't want to do it.
They don't want to do it.
I got an episode, right, where questions from a parent, like a parent asking a child, or a kid asking adult questions, or vice versa, or questions you would ask your parent, or parents asking a kid. I got questions. People don't really want to do it. I even tried to have a siblings episode, pre-record and post it with questions, so that every time that we do it with somebody, it's the same questions. You're getting different answers from different people, different siblings. A lot of people don't really want to do it. A lot of people are nervous of, being on the camera, which I understand. That's why I say I'll pre-record. With people like that, I'll pre-record and I'll drop it whenever they're ready. Also, entrepreneurs, if you have any business, I'll tell y'all, slide in the DM and we'll get you on the show. And if you don't want to be here and you want to pre-record like on Zoom, holla at me. We'll get it done.
Yep.
It won't be a long episode. It'll be a short episode, but because Zoom you can only do like 45 minutes or an hour or something. But we can get it done. Like, I'm with all of this, supporting local businesses. You look at my shit, I'm sharing everything. Anything local, I'm sharing it. And that's how we got to do. We got to keep supporting each other. I think you guys could definitely drop some gems. Oh, wow, that's dope. I support this. Fat People's episodes, I'll be there. What's up? What you want to know about fat people?
Sarah, maybe you can come on an episode. Just saying, girl.
The bear. Rawr. Listen, I ain't gonna lie, battling weight, that's a whole episode.
Yeah.
Because I deal with it too. There's times I'm dropping 10 pounds, picking up 15, dropping 15,
Yeah.
picking up 10. It's a battle. So, back to my question, right? Because we was watching Insecure. And I was like, man, yo, that's a real good question. And I want people's point of views. So, fellas and ladies, listen, right? When a woman is giving you head, who is really in the position of power?
It's me.
You think?
Absolutely.
Okay. Go
Are you
ahead.
talking about the one where she got...
That's why. That's why I asked, though, because you are in power. I felt like this. You are in power 90%. But when it's time to blow, I'm in charge of where it goes. I don't got to tell you. I can just...
Yeah,
and then I'm winning. I won. I'm in power.
Are you? But what if I spit it back in your face? Then what?
Oh, now you die. I mean, it's life.
So it all depends. You know what I mean? I honestly, I don't know. I think you know, I would like to say it's the women because you know, I think 90% of the women, depending on the mood, depending on the situation, she might just let you do whatever. You understand what I'm saying? She might just be like, hey, yeah, like, you know, come on my tits. Or, hey, yeah, come on my face. Or, I'll swallow.
You can do whatever you want, Daddy.
You know what I mean? It all depends on the situation. You know, so I...
Oh, shit. Women, because if you nut, she chomps. Okay, women, you win that one.
So...
For sure.
Yeah.
I do agree, women, though. Yeah. I feel like that's probably when you're going to get a man at his most vulnerable. Right there.
Yeah, I think so, too.
Unless it's trash, then you ain't in control. No, it has to be right, though, because if your shit trash...
Especially when you hit the gooch area.
Ooh, the gooch! The gooch!
Yeah.
Hold on, I'm looking for this. You know what, I'll do it later. Because I can't find it. I found it. Stupid. Okay, so I have a few more questions. We'll just make sure we get past the hour. It goes both ways. Explain, Pop. Explain your thought process. The gooch. So I sent you this snippet. You're a woman, you can answer it. Sierra, you're a woman, you can answer it too. It says, is it true women rather an asshole over a nice guy because y'all view the asshole as more manly / masculine?
I think it all depends on the maturity of the woman. I feel like younger women will prefer the asshole. And I feel like the older women will prefer the nice guy. You know? I'm at a point in my life where I like peace. So I'm gonna go for
Unless I'm still an asshole.
You are an asshole. That's different. But yeah, I mean, I've been with you for almost 13 years, so that's completely different. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, when I met you, I have always told you I needed a man that had the fucking balls to protect me. Like, I want to be able to say, my man will beat you up. Who's gonna handle it? You know what I mean? So.
All right, quick to what Pop said, because you're correct. I like that answer. That was a great answer.
Thank you.
Pop said, because when we munch, we empower. And that's true. Because whoever's giving oral sex is in control.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Listen.
Yep.
What that mouth do. If it's doing right, you can control for sure. Sierra said, I agree with Vanessa. Once you get older and wiser, you want to be treated well. Yep. When we younger, we walk all over the softies.
Yeah, absolutely.
And you see it a lot. You know what I hate? When women will tell someone, you're such a great guy, you're perfect, you make someone happy one day. Bitch, he could have made you happy. Now you over here getting grounded and pounded by the wrong nigga.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. I got it. Let me see. Fuck around and drown. Hey, yo. I'm in fucking tears, bruh. Hold on, let me check the... Okay, we cool. We ain't getting nothing on the other side yet.
I don't agree with Golo's comment. No. So there's a difference, right, with nice guys. All right, there's standards. Okay, so like, there's nothing wrong with being a nice guy, but like, I feel like there has to be a checklist. Everybody got a checklist. You know what I mean? Job, your own apartment, your own car. You know what I mean? Like, kids or no kids. 'Cause, you know, some women don't like kids or no kids. So to me,
Gordo, if you want, you could come sit here. You're right there. You don't have to. It'll be easier if you.
But you know, to me, it's just like, you know.
Come on, sit down. Let him see. Come on, dude. It's cool.
That's okay.
Gordo's here, so.
Yeah.
It's.
Everybody, round of applause.
The motherfucker, he be popping up out of nowhere. Pull the chair up, Gordo.
You know what I'm saying?
Make sure you're in.
To me, there's just there's different. You know, there's, like I said, like, there's levels to this whole like nice guy routine type shit. It all depends. You know, like, some women.
Move over to Gordo.
You know.
More.
Some women.
His lap.
Some women just have a list, and you know.
We're gonna fix it. Get him right. We're gonna get him in here. We ain't gonna, I mean.
Pop said, Raul.
What an asshole.
But, you know, I feel like there's a list. You know, that to me, that's what it really boils down to.
Sierra, Gordo there the whole time. He was being quiet, though, guys. He was being respectful.
Yeah.
He came late, but, you know, special occasion, we let him on. I do agree with that, but I also agree with when a girl has a checklist, that's how they end up fucked. You could be missing out. Men, too. I don't really have a checklist because when we met each other, we both had a checklist, but we crossed off so many things.
Right.
I didn't want a female with a kid, especially older than Kyla, and Leilani was grown almost.
Right, and I didn't want a man that had a younger kid, and look at that. But to me, there's the 80-20 rule. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You need to at least have 80%
of your checklist.
Of the checklist. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So, like,
I'll burn that checklist down.
So like, you know, so let's say, like, I don't, you know, like, let's say I say you need to have a job, you need to have your own place, you know, you can't have kids, you know.
Some people have stupid shit like height.
Right, weight.
Yeah.
You at least need to have, like, 3 out of the 5.
So my question is this, right?
What's up?
What about when these bitches want things that they don't have?
That's just stupid to me.
No.
That's not being realistic to me.
But I'm saying we know a few females that their list was things they did not even have.
Right. So throw the whole bitch away. That to me, that's not realistic. Like, you have to be realistic. I can't expect something from you that I don't like. That's dumb.
I agree. I think it's dumb.
All right. So from your point of view, I get your 20/80 list. I get that 100%. But my thing is, women love to fix things. Okay? Now listen. No, I promise you. It doesn't matter if it's a broken home or not, when they were little or not. Women love to fix things. If they see a nice guy that's set, he has everything he needs, she's not going to feel valued. If he knows how to cook, if he's taking care of his kids, you're going to feel like you're not wanted. You're not going to want that guy.
I get what
you're going to want the guy that's acting up. You're like, I can fix that. And he can protect me.
But that's why I think she said it's an age thing. The younger girls, but older girls.
I don't think it matters, to be honest.
Nah.
Because I'm saying in this generation,
if you're gonna wait that long, right? If you're gonna say that and you're gonna wait that long, you're never gonna find that guy.
Negative, because if I am older, I'm not gonna expect. I got me, so I don't need anyone to do anything for me.
No. That's not what I'm saying though. I said the opposite. I said the opposite.
He's saying
you're not gonna feel valued because you can't give him anything. Is what I'm saying. And a lot of women are like that. You want to bring something to the you want to bring value to the relationship. And if you don't have anything to give, or if you feel that way, because he's not gonna know. He's happy. He's happy with you. Mm-hmm. But you're gonna be like, I'm useless. He cooks. He knows how to cook. I don't even know how to cook. I'm not saying you do.
But no, that's most females nowadays. Yeah, most females nowadays don't have value. But you know what?
Everybody, I think, right. I get what you're saying. But I feel like everybody runs their relationship different.
Of course.
And that's where you need to have balance and structure in your relationship. So yeah, you may be able to know how to cook, but you know what? You could cook 3 days and I could cook, 4 days. You understand what I'm saying? I feel like there needs to be a balance, and you need to just like have some kind of structure in your relationship to where.
Okay, but all I'm saying is if the guy can take care of everything himself, if he knows how to cook, he can take care of his kids. He's a great kid. He has a good relationship with his baby moms and everything, and you're just there as his partner, but you don't feel like you're supporting him because like you don't feel any value into the relationship
because you're not bringing anything to the table.
Yeah, like you can cook, that's fine. Like you can cook everyone, but you're like he works and he cooks and he cleans and he takes he's the full package. You're just like, what the fuck am I doing here? Like you don't need me. That's how a lot of women are gonna feel. That's how women, in my opinion at least, a lot of women they prefer the supportive role. Like if you ask a woman and a man, the man is normally gonna say he wants to work. The woman's gonna say they don't want to stay with the kids, right? Most people are like that. Most women and like that's just natural. I'm not saying that women can't work and make more money than a man. Yeah. Obviously, we see that all the time.
But some dudes do have a problem with that. But that's insecurities then.
Yeah, that's how I was going to say. That's what I'm saying,
that's
insecurities, yeah.
When you're looking at it, like I said, from a female to a male, if your female's not bringing anything to the same thing with the male though. Like if you flip flop it, if the woman's set, the male's not going to want to be with her eventually because you're not bringing anything to the relationship. You should be building together, and it's not going to feel that way. Yeah. It's going to be an issue.
Yeah, but at a certain age, y'all shouldn't be building together. Y'all should just be combined.
Yeah.
Pop said older women don't want a thug. They want someone who's going to be there. Sierra said, I can honestly say, though some people need support, you have bums who aren't never going to do shit, but then you have those who just need someone solid in their corner, and that where the true relationship begins. And what she was saying is it's insecurities. The type of female you're talking about is insecurities, and it's not a good trait. So a woman like that is not a woman you really want to be with. Anyway, Pop said, not in my situation. If I'm working, you working. If I'm cooking, you cooking. 50-50.
Yeah.
And I agree with that. Me and Vanessa, she's working right now. I've been doing whatever. She's working more than me. I'm doing more than her at home. It's simple. That's just how a relationship should go. The gender role, that's gender roles, but I do believe men is a provider and a protector.
Right.
Like I said, it just depends on everyone has to have their own opinion about it. But I'm just saying, like, if you look at society as a whole, if you look at society as a whole, period, especially now, like, right now is when we're defining it. But like, if you look 50 years ago and prior, women didn't work.
Right.
They didn't have any of these rights or anything. They stood home. They took care. And even though they weren't valued, even though they 100% were, because those kids are the ones, like she's taking care of them. She's teaching them. She's feeding them. She's feeding you when you get home. She's taking care of your needs when you get to the house. Now it's now you're like, okay, no, she's way more important than she used to be, essentially, like what she was valued at.
Right. Honestly.
But people, like, I don't know.
Honestly, for myself, like, if I gotta go get it, I'm gonna go get it. I like money. I like to make money. I'm gonna make the best of it. But if I get to stay home because Lamont has a great paying job, I'm staying home.
With the kids.
I'm staying home.
With the kids. You're gonna take care of the kids, and you're gonna be very happy with that.
Yes, and this house will be clean, and I will have food ready. Like, yes.
He's gonna be happy. You know why? Because you're happy and the kids are happy.
Right.
And even though he's not spending as much time, he'll make the time. He'll have the money later on to spend time with his kids, and it just, I don't know. It comes into you have to be happy at home. Right. And then everything else falls in place. Right. And I feel like if you look at relationships with the male and females, whatever you want to call them now, the pronouns, I lost my chain of thought for a second. the like you hear people complaining about like the relationships, right? All the time, male or female. And then they're always blaming the other person, like that they were with, every single time. But they never look at themselves. They don't self-reflect. And you got to think about this. You're choosing to be with these people. Right. What's the common denominator? You are. Right. Every single time. And your friends tell you that you shouldn't be going for that type of guy. You should. But if you listen, that's what you're attracted to, so that's what you're going to deal with.
But that's like what I talk about all the time. You got to look in the mirror at some point and understand you're the issues. And I say this all the time. I had to look in the mirror and realize I was the issue for a while. I'm going to read these two and then I have another question. I think it's more picking up where your partner may have hit a roadblock, having one another's back. If he lacked, you pick it up and support till he get back on.
Yeah.
But that's why it's more important who you pick as a partner. That's true. You can't let anybody. Don't just pick the first Tom, Dick, or Harry.
Right.
It's not gonna work out. So, I think we talked about this a little bit before, like just off stream, and I was like off live, and I was just like I was thinking about it, like. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'll just think like this, and I'm sexist in a way. Why is it if we ask a male what their sexual preference is, if the answer is anything but female, our first thought is, oh, they gay, or am I the only one who thinks that way?
But
like if someone be like, what doesn't? I'm binary. I love whoever loves me. My first thought is, nigga, you gay. Like you're gay. Just say it. Like. I'm gay. Like, there's again, I don't care that you're gay, but don't sugarcoat it. I feel like men can't be bisexual. Men are gay. It's either you're gay or you're not. For men. And we've talked about it a little bit, but that's how I genuinely think society views it. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm crazy.
I don't feel like that.
I think
you can be bisexual. I'm gay is gay. Gay is the opposite sex. No matter if you're a girl, obviously if you're a girl, it would be lesbian, but girls that are lesbian, they're not bisexual.
I feel there's just, to me, there's just three options. After that, I get lost.
Wait,
sorry, three options. Okay,
what are the three options?
I think I know what she's gonna say.
You're straight, or you're gay,
or lesbian.
No, or you're bisexual.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Because to me, gay goes, it's gay / lesbian. That's what I
it's the same shit, just gender coded.
I feel like people that are bisexual don't have a preference. That's what I think. I think that they like both. Mm-hmm. You understand? Yeah. But this whole like you said, like non-binary and like what's the other one? It's just so many of them. Because like, society just likes to put a label on fucking everything. And there's no need for none of that shit. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not going to call you he, she, they, that. I'm not going to call you that. I'm going to call you by your name. I'm going to call you by your birth name.
Yeah, but I think what happens with that is, like, if I see a female and I say, yes, ma'am, I'm wrong. Like, I'm supposed to ask you what you want to be called?
No. And
I'm going to say, well, God made you that.
I don't care how sensitive people are, to be honest.
I'm going to say, I'm going to be polite, and if I'm being rude and being polite, my apologies, but... Yeah.
You can correct me, and I'll be like, okay, you want to be called it? All right, got you.
But if you come at me sideways, then it's going to be an issue. Yeah.
But you know what? Like, that goes back into, like, how I was telling you, too. Like, I don't have a problem with anyone that's gay, bisexual, whatever. Mm-hmm. But if you're a man and you tell me
you mess with a man,
I probably won't date you.
Okay, so this is what I'm asking.
It's a preference.
No. Hear me out. So a man can't be bisexual then?
He can. It's not with me.
Hear me out. No, because then, and this is what I'm saying. I'm not the only one. Then the way I view it is, once a man's with a man, it's fucked up. You're tainted.
Yeah.
That's like, but only, same as
only to other straights. That's the issue. So like, if you, all right, so I'm gonna give you an
that's
example.
what I'm.
A lesbian that's not lesbian, a bisexual female.
Yeah, they're bisexual.
Will be okay with being with a man that likes other men. Why wouldn't she?
That's not true. That's not true.
That's not true.
Vanessa's been with females and she's telling you she's biased.
I know. I understand that. That's her preference. What I'm saying is not every female's gonna have that.
Yeah, but
a lot of us.
A lot of them know. I'm telling you, a lot of them feel like once a man does anything with a man, it's hit, it's pop. You gay.
I don't think you.
I just feel like this. I just feel like
I get what you're saying about Vanessa, because essentially that's what you're labeling him as.
Then you're labeling him as gay.
You can't.
You're saying I won't do it.
No, I'm not labeling him. No, I'm saying that
you wouldn't be with someone.
Not.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, by not being with not dealing with a person based off them messing with another male, that's
you're okay with females being bisexual, not men.
Yeah,
essentially.
Because
I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is I can't give you what you want. That's what I'm telling. Like, I don't have a dick. You want a dick. You like a dick. I can't give you a dick.
See, that's the whole point of being bisexual.
But a man can't give you a woman that likes pussy. I can't give you a toto. I get his brown eyes.
Exactly. But that's what I'm saying. There's no preference.
No.
This is where
I get what you're saying. You can't fulfill the men's side, obviously. But he still likes the toto, right?
Listen, bro.
That's bisexual.
That's what I'm saying on
Girl
why
or guy.
I feel like it's tough because
Bisexual.
I don't care.
Bisexual.
I don't care what you do.
I get what you're saying.
But
That
in
makes
my
sense
head
now.
is once you say like, if you say I love whoever's gonna love me, I've just always been taught like if you don't love the opposite sex, that's gay.
Well, again,
That's just how I've been taught. Women
never-
are gay,
Yes.
but they call them lesbians. Lesbian is gay. But it's okay to be a lesbian. It's not okay for a man
But that's
to be
just
gay.
that's society.
But
as a
let
whole,
me
though.
also say this: I've never been presented in a situation where a man has been like, I've been with another man. So I can't really say that I wouldn't. I'm just letting you know that I
Your thought
probably
process.
right
Yeah,
that I probably
like what
wouldn't.
you think right now because they haven't been in a situation.
Right.
All right, hold on. Let me. Pop said, "Cause they gay. Period. Ain't no bi curious. It's gay." Sierra said, "Why are we asking a male his sexual preference?" I agree with Lamont. Ain't no down low shit. Just be open and honest, and it will be respected. Men with women, that's it. Anything else is gay. For real, corporate world, you have to call them, which is completely going against what we've learned in English class. So you gotta call them what they want instead of what we were taught.
I'm not
You're
doing
gay,
that.
period. Any man with a man is gay, period. Sorry, but it's true. Like, a man can sleep with multiple women and not be a hoe. It's not fair, but it's life. Pop said, we didn't give up a rib for another
But
nigga.
that's
we did
no,
it for
but
a
that
woman.
what you just said, men can sleep with multiple women and not be a hoe. That's literally a female thing.
No.
Because to me, I think a man is a hoe.
Yeah, but...
If you sleep with 50
But
women,
when,
all
but
fucking porn
they're
stars are
not viewed
hoes.
the same. They're not viewed the same.
As that's every.
In society, that's the majority does not view them the same. That's what we're
You don't
talking
think a man that sleeps with 50 women?
I
is a hoe?
do, but the mass. How many more people are? How many other niggas are congratulating them? It's not the same.
Yeah.
It's not. It's a double standard.
But that's what I'm saying. Women hold themselves to that standard just like we hold ourselves. Like a guy's like, oh, yeah, we
Now.
slept with women. We're like, woo! Women are like, oh, you're a hoe. They have the complete opposite thought process.
Now we're owning up to the wholeness. Now
Yeah.
we
There's
don't
no.
care.
I don't think there's nothing wrong with that.
I think a person should be able to do what they want to do as long as they own it.
Yeah.
That's how I feel. Pop said we didn't give a rib for another nigga. We gave it up to a woman. That's his point of view. Sierra said, "Hey yo, cuz you got me dying
That
over
Adam
here."
and Steve.
Sierra also said, "I can watch two women on TV. If I see two men on TV, I'm turning off the TV and going to bed ASAP."
Let me just say something.
That's how people view it, though.
Calling nobody he, she, they. I'm not doing that.
Pronouns.
Because what you're basically what you're telling me is that you have split personality. Yeah. Yeah, that's what it is.
So it's a mental illness, you think?
Yeah.
Okay.
Kind of.
That's what a lot of doctors have been calling it. This whole situation.
Yeah. You
Hold on. Let me stop you there. They also said pedophilia is an
condition,
illness.
yeah.
I don't want to hear that.
Yeah.
Then let's be careful on what the fuck we label shit. Because that's then we gonna have to motherfuckers who's owning up to that as an illness. Then you gotta own up to pedophilia as an illness. Nah, we not doing that.
Listen, like
They
said,
just added that, right?
like
Into
I
the-
said, your name
pedophiles
cannot be
into, they're
Nancy
trying to.
and your name cannot be Nick because one day you want to be called Nick, one day no, bitch, I'm not doing that. I'm not.
Vanessa gonna get fired.
I am gonna get fired.
Yes, ma'am. I want to be called he.
No.
You are a woman, bitch.
No, like what? Like get
It's
out of
true,
here.
though.
I can't.
I'm not doing. I mean, if you, I'm not gonna apologize. If you tell me that, that's fine. I don't give a fuck. If I don't remember, that's gonna be on you to remind me every single time.
Yeah.
Listen.
I got a bad memory,
Yeah,
bitch.
I do.
I was gonna say I will try. If I love you, I will try. It might not work, but just know that my heart's in the right place.
But that's like a nickname.
Just tell me your name. It's
Yeah.
easier.
Right.
All right. So, since we started off with we was talking about the Rico situation and shit. Yeah, I always find myself wondering, why is being in a gang or selling drugs getting people more time than child molesters and rapists? And I'm gonna ask this until I can get a good answer.
Okay.
And I know why.
All right.
Because we're taught to be child molesters. Think about it. You read back in the day, niggas would be 34 years old marrying 12 years old. So, again, this is what they taught you at a young age, and they try to make it seem like, oh, well, it's an illness. Well, I could say being in a gang is I'm mentally ill. I'm crazy. I'm crazy, so I joined the gang so I could be more crazy. but that won't pass.
So I think what they're looking at is like the statistics of people dying from the drugs and people dying off of gang.
We'll tell them to stop taking drugs.
See, I don't think that's a legit argument, though.
Wait, no.
No, I'll tell you why afterwards.
I think they're, like I said, I think they're looking at the numbers of the people dying from the drugs and people dying off of gang activity versus people dying off of, like you said, pedophilia or rapists. But at the end of the day, what they're not really looking at is, or it's the numbers of people that have trauma from that. For life that commit suicide off of that.
That is, it's labeled suicide then.
Right. So I kind of agree. I feel like they go, not that they go hand in hand, that they should go hand in hand, but I don't think that one is worse than the other. You get what I'm saying? Even though
I think pedophilia is the word, and being a rapist, that's really low.
Pedophile, rapist, murderer. You can't bring somebody back that's dead. So you can't come back from that. I think those are the three worst things you can do, in my opinion.
And again, selling drugs we're selling drugs they brought here, and then they give us crazy time. That's where I think I get upset. But they'll let, again, you could molest 2 girls, right? No matter their age, for the rest of their life they deal with that, and you do 10 years for each kid. That's nothing. Yeah. That's nothing. It couldn't be me, because if I see you, I'm gonna give you pain. I'm gonna make your life. I'm gonna either see if you kill a pedophile, are you wrong? You just ruined how many kids' lives. I don't feel that's wrong. I'm just saying, but I don't understand it. Look, Sierra literally typed it as I asked. What if you murder a pedophile? Some people will congratulate you. Though.
I think
I don't even want
this is my opinion on that situation. I don't think that anyone should kill that person unless it's that individual or that family.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
That's the only people. I don't think it should be the government. I don't think it should be some random righteous person, because you're not, like, I get it, you're like trying to help, but did you help them? You know what I mean?
No, because they're still going to be mad they didn't do it.
And then that family or that individual should have the choice to, you know, if they want to kill, if they want them to die, or if they should be in life for the rest of their life, or like they should do the consequence, because they're the ones that were infected, and so they should have the justification. They should have their own justice.
Say
they control their situation.
So wait until whoever was affected is grown to then choose what they want with life,
or the family, or the, you know, the mom, the father, the foster parent, whoever it is that's, and you know, with that child, if it is a child. That's my opinion. I don't, like I said, I don't think anyone should do. I for me personally, if something happened to my mom, like she was raped and then she died or something,
you're gonna lose it.
I don't want the government to kill. I want to do it.
Yeah.
Or my brother might want to do. You get what I'm saying? Or maybe I just want him to rot in jail his whole life. I'll visit him every single time. How you doing today? you get what I'm saying though? Because I want the justice for me. You're not giving me that if you do it.
Yeah, if you take the decision away.
Yeah.
I never thought about that.
That's how I see it.
Letting the family choose their punishment.
That's how I see it. I don't know. But with the drug dealers and drugs being more than I think it comes down to money. Mm-hmm. When you're doing the child molestations and the raping and all that stuff, a lot of them are richer people. They have the money. They have the lawyers. They have. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And they're not, like I said, they have the money. They're gonna have the drug dealers. They're grabbing just anybody here, and 2-3 years in jail because they had too much for weed, which is stupid in my opinion. Like,
that's true. That's true.
That's my, I think, comes down. And then also you want to keep
pedophilia is a rich crime. It's essentially saying a lot of rich people are doing it, so they're getting away.
In my opinion, if you're getting let go because of it, it's probably because of that reason. If you went to jail, it's probably because you don't got the money. All right.
That's a good point.
Now it's two different monies though. It's two different monies, and this is the one I'm gonna explain to you. They want, like in America, you gotta think about how the prison system is, right?
Right.
We pay into that.
Right.
So it's like they need money. They need people in there all the time. It's free labor for them.
Right.
So how do you keep it full?
Right.
The dumbest crimes.
Right.
Yeah. Are you gonna have rapists and stuff in there? Yeah, of course. That's not going to be the majority of your stuff. You start letting go like these little petty craps and, you know, a gram of crack or blah, 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 whatever. I don't know any of that shit. But if you start letting go of that stuff and you start only putting child molesters, the prison levels are going to start coming down. They're going to make less money. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Less labor. Like that's why I think it's both. Either you have enough money to protect yourself, and they want to make enough money in the jails.
Yeah. Josh said, I count down my drawer at work, charge my phone, and come back in the Bears in the house. Let's go.
What's up, Josh?
Yeah. That was a good, unique view, though. It makes sense. That's why I like getting different people's take.
Yeah, I look at it all the way different, so.
Yeah, I get it.
You know,
the funny part is that we all from the same block, though.
I look at it different. I don't, you know what I mean? I'm a victim myself, so to me it's just, I always just leave it in God's hands. You know what I mean? That's just me. God, I believe in God, I believe in Jesus, and I believe in Judgment Day, and I believe that you're gonna fucking pay for the shit that you did. All I could do is, you know, just pray that it doesn't happen to another person. You know what I mean? And I just, you know, pray that they get what they deserve. I'm a big prayer, and I use my words very wisely. So I'm gonna pray that you get caught. I'm gonna pray that you get the time that you deserve, and that you don't do it again. That's just me. At the end of the day, you're gonna pay, some way, somehow. Whether you walk outside and get hit by a fucking car, or you go to the store and somebody robs you and they shoot you. But either way, it's going to come back to you 10 times fold. You can't do so much ugliness in this world and think that nothing's going to happen to you. So.
I believe that to a certain degree. I think if you have enough money for it, you can get pretty much away with anything. I mean, think about it. Our president was fucking assassinated. One of our presidents.
I get what you're saying. But like I said, like.
They say they caught him, but.
You know?
Josh said, and all his people, amen. That's I get the being a prayer warrior thing. I do. There's nothing wrong with that.
Nope.
Being a prayer warrior and letting, you know, so you don't have that guilt on you.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that's good for your mental health too, not just spiritually.
No, absolutely.
Like being able to look at something not nothing physical. It's you're literally your faith.
Yeah, not letting it destroy you, because it's like we said when I was like, yo, some people can't live with some of the shit they did.
Right.
Listen, it's like I told you with my mom. Like at the end of the day, I let her in my life a little bit because I don't want the guilt of when she dies that she tried and then I was just being stubborn.
Right.
Especially over something that at the end of the day I went through life and it made me the man I am. So what I'm gonna beat you up for something, and then when you die, I got that guilt of, damn, I could have did more. You know what I'm saying? That I don't want to deal with. All the other shit I did in the streets and shit, I live with that. Yeah. I live with that.
That shit. See, I like to. I
can sleep at night, baby.
Right. I like to have a clear conscience. You understand what I'm saying? And I just feel like it's like you said, like I can't have that on my mental.
That's something I don't want.
You know what I mean? That's something I don't want, because then you're gonna live in agony.
Yeah, you be beating yourself up the whole time.
All right, so I can speak a little bit on this because my dad just died 4 years ago.
Yeah.
And so all I remember with my dad was just negative things, just hitting us, hitting my mom, using drugs, just not giving a fuck about family at all.
Right.
Growing up, I think I was like 10 years old before he tried to reach out again to me. And I said no. The next time was like 12. He tried to give me like $100. I was like, nah, I'm good. I don't need your money. You know, even at 12 years old, $100 is a lot.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I could have got the new Pokemon game at that point.
Right.
But my brother was like, he always took the money because my brother's he's a hustler. He don't give a crap.
Give me the bread, bitch ass nigga.
Fuck you, right.
Now, like, fast forwarding, like, now I think about it, I'm like, I don't know what kind of relationship I would have had if I opened the door for him. Because I never gave him a chance. Yeah. Every time, I mean, last time, like I said, was like 12 years old. But when my brother told me that he died, I didn't really feel bad or anything. I didn't know him. You know, he was just another person, just like any famous celebrity. I don't know them, so I don't really feel bad for any of them, really. It's just like...
It's a thought in yourself, though, where you're like, damn, I could have gave him a chance.
I felt bad for my brother.
Yeah, I know. I remember. Yeah.
I felt bad because my brother actually connected with him again, and I didn't. But now I think about it, I'm like, you know, maybe I could have helped him. Because I feel like that's how the kind of person I am. I'm more of a supportive person and a helper. And I felt like maybe I could have helped him with his addictions, and because that's how he died. He died of overdose. Yeah. So they didn't know right away what happened. They just found him in the car. He was dead. And then they found out. My brother told me later on that he had an overdose. But I don't know. I feel like I can get to a lot of people. I don't know if I've helped anyone that I've ever talked to.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like I have because the same people come back to me. They tell me how they're doing, and we have a relationship. And I felt like maybe I could have changed that between me and him, even though I had this like almost like a hatred for him because, like I said, what I remembered might not even been true.
But it's negative.
Yeah.
And
It builds hatred.
no one
Yeah.
talked about him in my family.
Yeah.
No one did.
But I think that makes it worse too.
Yeah.
Because you're like, so we not going to talk about this big ass burden on my shoulders.
My
and
mom,
Right.
my mom was always
telling you to talk to him.
No, but she always no. She didn't tell me to talk to him, but she never let me badmouth him.
Okay.
Even though like I felt like he put her through hell. You know what I mean?
Right.
And she would still be like, no,
Yeah,
don't do that.
because you know how
That's a
my
good
mom
woman,
is.
that's
You
why.
know how my
Yeah.
mom is, bro. Like you known her freaking 15, 20 years now. Like, but I don't know. I feel like I could probably do more in that department. That's my. I can't change it now.
You can't, but
Right.
that,
And like I
that's
said,
why I am the
I
way
feel
with
a
my
little
mom.
bit.
that
I
am.
don't haunt myself about it, Vanessa, but I do think about it.
Yeah.
Like maybe I could have had a relationship with my father.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's some people live in agony, and some people just live with that what if.
That's
The what if
that's
is
me.
what
You know what I
kills
mean? And
you,
it's
bro.
right, and
That's what kills you.
I think about it here and there, every once in a while. But like I said, it doesn't. I don't get it. I don't let it get to me because, like I said, I never knew him. I don't know if I could have changed him. So I'm not gonna
Right.
think myself.
not gonna
because
beat
of it.
yourself up over him.
right.
I got plenty of people that I love and I can help now. Then, put too much energy on something that can't change. Mm-hmm. So.
Or so. And this is gonna be the last question, unless anybody in chat puts a question, right? Would you rather people love you more than fear you, or would you rather people fear you more than love you?
Are we answering this?
Yeah, we're answering.
No, I didn't know if you were waiting for chat.
No.
Are we gonna
While we
do
answer
us?
it, then chat will.
I say fear.
You rather people fear?
I say
you?
fear
Okay, why?
because fear comes with respect, not love. You can love someone and still disrespect the fuck out of them.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say love.
Why?
Love makes me happy. Love makes the world go around. No, for real. If not, I'm gonna beat your ass. Like I'm
What make
That sounds like fear.
I'm gonna beat your
That
ass.
sounds like fear. You'd love me or I fucking beat your ass.
yeah. Like I feel like love. Love brings people together. It's just unity. It's just I love being happy. I
Love can get
I
me killed,
love
too.
feeling loved. There's nothing better than feeling loved.
I feel like those two, love and fear, I think are so closely related. There's like a very blurry.
It's a very blurry line.
I don't think there's a like.
Pop said, "Love because fear will get you killed," but I think love could get you killed too.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Because
Love somebody too much. You want to be with him?
not only that, go ahead.
Low key, love is the weakest emotion.
Love is the most powerful drug. It really have niggas out here killing people and women too.
Yeah.
For me, I gotta say love, but I say love because I say love because if you really love someone, right, you're not gonna be disrespectful, and if you are, you're gonna acknowledge it, and you're gonna do what it takes to make things right.
Yeah.
Now, fear, there's a few of the niggas that cross me that fear me. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, I can always say that I've never feared nobody. Right? So it's like, I've always given love, expecting love, I guess. You get what I mean? Like, so I don't know. Because love can get you killed, though.
I don't know.
But I know fear could get you killed. But there's niggas that are scared of me that won't even talk to me, won't comment in here, if they see me, they'll go the other way.
But
That will say they love me.
But respect is a big thing for you. It's a real big thing. Yes, it is.
Listen.
You know it is.
Listen, because niggas done disrespected me and they're still walking around unscathed. But that's because I'm not who I was.
Yeah.
Now,
But those are
respect
people that
is
you knew. That you can't talk about. The people that you
I
love,
used
like
to
I said.
give, but I love you don't mean I won't beat your ass. I don't.
But that's
at
what
my
I'm saying.
wedding, I almost fought Black Kev. At my wedding, almost beat up my uncle. I love these niggas. I was gonna fight these niggas. Like,
But that's what I'm saying. That's why I'd rather have fear than love.
nah, because I do think people have a little fear in that I'm crazy.
But it also depends on who it is.
Yeah. I honestly think family is worse. You want me to be honest?
No.
Family is worse. Family, I need you to fear me. I need you to fear me. Family. Not if you not family, I need to love. Cause family is mad iffy, yeah.
Okay, all right. So I'm gonna since you're married, are you saying Vanessa as family, or are you talking about your direct line family?
Whoa, yeah.
No, like my
That's a
Phillip
good
family.
No, because you said
That's a
fear,
good one.
right? So I get what you're saying. I agree with you from that point of view. I think your partner should be loved though, 100%.
Oh yeah, no.
Your partner should never.
If she don't love me,
if she fears you, I think that you.
No, if
she
you
or
fear,
he fears you, then you fucked up.
If you fear your partner in a relationship, it's not good.
No.
It's not a relationship,
No.
nigga. You're captive.
Yeah.
Pretty
I'm gonna
much.
keep
No,
that,
yeah.
nigga.
Mentally, physically, it doesn't matter. Yeah.
Out the window with a help me. Kev finally made it to the party. Damn, son, you late, babe. When you reply, you gotta put who's commenting. Because it just says Cultural Talks.
I know, I thought it was me.
He said, "Oh, look who it is, Bear, who is never wrong about anything." Yo, he comes in and just starts talking shit.
Opinions, Kev. It's opinions.
Josh says he chooses love, but he's looking for the reasons why. Nigga, late as hell. Yo, for me, again, not like my kids, Vanessa. That's family I chose, though, because I chose to be with Vanessa. I chose to have a family, right? Those I need love from. But like my uncles, my cousins, most of y'all gotta fear me of what I would do. Mm-hmm. Now there's people like Sierra who, since I was young, she's been around, and I tell you, that's like my big sister. That's different as love. Mm-hmm. She's never showed me anything where I would be like, I need her to fear me. Fear what I would do if she crossed me. You get what I'm saying? Right. But I have cousins that, and I told them niggas, what type time you want to be on? Cause just cause you got a little gun, that ain't the last gun, nigga. I got 3 here. What we doing? And then it's not that. So it's different. It's situational, but
it is
most part I need love because I never really had love growing up. So I'm gonna pick love. I always felt like fear is not fear. They can hate you and fear you, bro.
Yeah.
Them niggas gonna kill you.
they can love and fear you.
Let me
Josh. Hold on. Kev said, what's the question? Would you rather someone love you more than fear you, or do you want someone to fear you more than they love you?
So, you know how Josh said, I say love, but looking for the reason? Josh, love is the best high ever.
And the worst. Love is the most emotional up and down roller coaster ever.
It's the weakest emotion, yes. Because you're very vulnerable.
It's both the weakest and the strongest. Yeah. Love is a bitch. It is though. It's.
All right, I'm gonna say this. This is I like this. I seen this on a little skit on Facebook or TikTok or something. It was Keanu Reeves, and he was asked a question on SNL or something like Saturday Night Live, and he was like, "Are you a fighter or a lover?" And he said, at first he said lover, and then he changed his opinion to fighter because he said if you're not willing to fight for your love, then what are you willing? You know. Yeah. And I was just like that. I think that makes like a whole bunch of sense. And that makes 100%.
Mm-hmm. You want to read the 2 comments?
Yeah, Kevin said, love is the best and wrong drug in the world.
I think he meant worse. Nigga retarded now. He don't know. You know what I mean?
And Pop said, love is an oxymoron. It is.
I think if it was like, I want to say heroin, right? Heroin and love affect the same thing in the brain, the same part of the brain.
Mm-hmm. What's it called?
I don't know what it's called, but that's crazy.
I was thinking about that. So you guys have been talking about it because I know what you're talking about. Is it serotonin?
Yeah. It literally affects the same part of your brain. Think about that. Yeah. Love is as strong as heroin.
Because I think isn't like love supposed to like numb you or something like that.
And not only that, you know what else
that's
too?
Scary.
Like happiness comes from the belly too.
The butterflies you're talking about?
No.
That's where I think that's where that thing comes from. The butters.
No, I forget what it was, but they told me about it. My doctor told me about it. It has to do with your belly.
Is it like a chemical that's produced or something?
Mm-hmm. Yo, this thing said, I don't care about being feared or loved. I just want to be left alone. I don't bother no.
That's how I am though. I don't bother anybody.
Yeah, I don't bother nobody.
You think?
But in them
Y'all think.
I've been here for like 3 days. She's already telling me she wants me to leave.
She said, I'm fucking crying.
No,
that was fucking. Kev, Josh, Pop, Sierra, any questions? Please put them in. We'll answer.
Yes. Questions.
You know how that
please.
goes. That shit with Kev. I don't bother no one. But Kev, again, you got to think at this point in life you're older. But when you were single, that's different. Too. And that's how I'm thinking. I'm thinking about years ago when I was ripping and running with niggas. He said, I'm good. Nah, I mean, it's tough. Sorry. It's just one of them things, you know.
I really don't know anybody who would talk bad about me.
I mean, no.
My military bosses. Like, you nigga, you hurt.
Fucking you hurt.
You gotta walk fast. I was like, bro, my legs messed up.
Respected or loved?
I'm still gonna go with love because if you love me,
you should respect me.
Yep. Because if you love me, you're gonna respect me. If you respect me, you don't gotta love me.
That's true.
So
I respect some ops. Them niggas is real niggas. You gotta respect them.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I don't think those are the same thing. I don't think love and respect are the same. Like, you don't need to get one with the other.
Yo.
I don't think if someone loves you, they don't need to respect you.
They don't.
Because like I'm gonna give you. I'm not saying this is true, but like there's family members that I love. I don't need to respect them. How about if I think they're pieces of shit?
But then that's just in the individual. But most of the people you love, you respect.
Kevin has a question.
I know.
I got what you're saying.
I'm gonna read you. You want me to read you this question? Kevin said, "Bear, how is it leaving your family back home and moving to another state? Do you think of coming back?" What's up?
So I'm like the only one that I am capable of doing this, Kevin. When someone needs me, I'm always on the flight over. Like, I'm always willing to help my family. And while I get it, like I have my family here with Vanessa, my mom, and everybody. I also have family over there. I went to war with this person, so that's also my family. So I'm not leaving any one person, and I always visit. It's just that this individual needed me more over there, which I haven't told anybody about, and I might not tell most people, but that's the reason I'm over there. I didn't leave because I wanted to leave.
Okay.
I left because I was helping someone that I care about.
Yeah, I'm just saying. Yeah. Josh said, "Catch me up on the pre-recorded shows and two-day-a-week segment." Okay, so essentially, I'm still going to do Saturdays. That's the goal.
You like that?
I fucking hate this kid. So with the pre-recorded is this. It's for people who in different states that would like to be on or are camera shy. You know what I'm saying? Or whether if like in the winter, it's gonna snow and we get a snowstorm. We'll just pre-record stuff like that. Pre-record is only, and I say pre-record because when I think of that, I'm thinking of Zoom. Like, you gotta Zoom and then record, and I won't edit shit. Whatever we talk about is gonna be talked about, but it won't. When I say live, this is live. Like, we're in the same room.
Yeah.
What's being said, like Vanessa's comment and Gordo, you know, like, damn, 3 days and already, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not the same if you're not in the same room.
Right.
So, yeah, we discussed the pre-recording. I want to do the pre-recordings for, like, if we do siblings. Like, say Gordo and his brother agree to be on, but his brother don't want to drive down or Gordo don't want to drive down. But I'll send it, like, we'll do a Zoom, us three, and I'll read them the questions. Like, hey, so this is the question. Answer it. Boom, like that. And they'll answer. And sometimes you might get a question you don't want, like, who's your favorite sibling? Or what don't you like about me? You know, things like that. But I want to do Saturdays, the live. And I was asking, like, is a Wednesday, do you think Wednesday or Thursday will be better for most people to do a second episode? You know, Saturday we can still do the 2 hours like we do, or an hour and a half. And then on, like, a Wednesday, Thursday, just like an hour or so that, you know, caught up on whatever's going on in the world, because there's always some shit going on.
Right.
Like,
Wednesday's nice.
I mean, that's what I was thinking, like, Saturday and Wednesday.
It gives you a nice in between both. If you do Thursday, you're kind of cutting it short from one episode to another. And then you have a longer... I think the Wednesday and Saturday is nice.
Yeah, man. So, especially with the pre-recorded shows, right? I feel like we gotta have. Those could be just general topics.
Kevin's been on
anything. Yeah, but he's saying doing the pre-recorded shows.
Oh.
Okay, so this is the thing too. We do it on a Wednesday, Josh. Pop don't get out of work to 6 o'clock. He don't get home until 6 o'clock our time. So we wouldn't do it to like 7 or 8 our time. Mm-hmm. When people are home, they're relaxed. They done had their dinner. boom, let's tune in to Cultural Talks. And again, if you want,
Gucci.
and if you want to be on a certain on Thursdays, we could alternate 1 week of Wednesday, 1 week of Thursday, whichever I'm all about working it off.
Oh yeah, you can do that too. You just ask on the last episode, be like, hey, what do you guys want, Wednesday or Thursday this week?
Yeah.
And just make sure that whoever can come.
Yeah.
So for you,
vote on it.
For you assholes who are part of Cultural Talks and don't, you could post and you can have a poll like, hey guys, help me out. Dickheads. Yo, Pop, Josh is in here. Hold on. Let me text Pop real quick.
Yeah, Josh is Gucci because he says he gets off at 5 on Wednesday, so he can do Wednesday or Thursday because he has free the next night, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I mean, that's true too.
He's good. He don't need to worry about anything.
Yeah.
So
I'm guessing CST for your dad, right? Texas, or is that 1 hour ahead? Because I'm CST.
Josh, I was gonna cancel your ass.
Yo.
It's me. I was gonna cancel you, but you lucky you're my friend and I like you a little bit.
A little
he
bit.
tagged Pop too. Yo, I'm gonna wait because I know he said he had to tell Josh something, so we're gonna let him tell him on air. But pre-record shows, I want to have definitely do a siblings one. I think that's a whole topic of that. I have questions like things I would ask, I would ask my kids or I would ask my mom, and we have questions of that. We're looking for more. So that's things that we're looking for, and I would love no bullshit to try to get Pop on a pre-recorded episode. I would love that. Mm-hmm. He talks shit, so I would love that. Yeah. Yeah, but it's a good episode having this nigga. This is his toxic trait, right? He's always trying to place blame. When I told this cocksucker, you tell me when you're free and I'll make sure we get it done.
Yeah, you're talking about Josh.
Yeah. And he's trying to pin it on me. Yeah, Kev, schedule that, try to lock that in with your brother and we'll go on Zoom and we'll do that. I have questions already made. I tried to do that with... Yeah. I want to do it with Vanessa and her brother, Jordy, live. I like to put heat on these niggas. You know what I mean? I want some heat. And I tried to do it with my sister. She was supposed to pre-record. She faked on me.
Which one?
Jasmine. She's a jerk-off.
Yeah.
Money
agree,
is being
Pops.
lost. Yeah, Josh. Get your shit together. Jerk-off.
Yeah, I think Jordy will come on.
It would
I love
be
my
fun
brother.
if I had my sister come on here.
It would.
Because Princess is very non-society thinking. Her opinion is her opinion. She don't give a fuck about society's opinion. You know what I mean?
Exactly. And that's what we love.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I like about her.
Definitely. I mean, like I said,
My brother's like that too, though.
Wednesday or Thursday this week will be another episode with some more topics, some different things. Again, like I always say, if you're going to be on the show, bring a few topics. Let me know. We'll talk about them. As you see, this is a different shirt. You see, I could get different colors, flavors. This was the spring edition and shit. The Gooch with my regular. This is the OG, one of the OG hats.
Yeah.
This is one of the first Cultural Talk shirts with the logo, so it's whatever, man.
This is my favorite one, guys.
Yo, Josh said, currently getting my shit together, everyone. Catalog coming soon. Pops yelled at me and y'all saw it first. I'm dead. So, Kev, lock that in with your brother. Let me know when he wants to do it. We got some questions. If you got questions you would like him to answer, or even on that episode, you could say, or we could write on the card, what's the craziest moment of whatever. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But we close to the 2 hour mark. I'm getting hungry. I know my kids are hungry. I told them it was only going to be an hour. My cat already almost...
Here?
Yeah, they're here. They're
Don't
very...
you love how quiet they are?
Oh, yeah, that's because last week they got threatened. I
was up 12 hours today.
Yeah, they're
I was like, y'all mad quiet.
My kids sometimes have a little bit
Kevin,
of training.
thank you, and let me know ASAP. He said, Red Robin's? You got Red Robin's money, ho? I know you ballin'. Sprinkle that shit over here, kid.
You gotta ask his wife.
Josh, again, if you want, I told you before, you want to do an episode with you and Mom Dukes, we could do that. It's whatever people are comfortable with. we're with it. My mother-in-law don't even speak English good, and she's been trying to get on the show.
Yeah, she.
And she's finna come on. I'm gonna let her on. I don't care.
What? No, you're not.
You're gonna translate, my
no,
nigga.
nigga.
Yes, you
no,
is.
You're not doing that.
Yes,
no,
we is.
Your mom?
Yeah.
That'll be fun.
No,
It's gonna be great.
Yeah.
way.
If I could get your mom and dad on, because dad's reactions to mom are
No.
greatest.
No.
Yeah.
Way.
And I want to say, happy belated Mother's Day. We were going to do a whole little video of going live and saying happy Mother's Day. We had the little mom sign in the back. But my computer was like, hey, Streamlabs said fuck you. So no Culture Talks on Mother's Day like we plan to.
Yeah.
But bring your people, V. That's what Pop said.
No. Mid-sentence, she's going to be like, ¿Cómo se dice?
That's fine.
No.
We got Spanish listeners. And
What's up?
so today I'm gonna just put it out there. Y'all know we had someone in Germany that listens to us.
Yeah.
Nigga had someone in Russia and somewhere else that listened to us. I was like, what? That is wild. It's like, god damn, Russia.
That's exciting.
So niggas is,
We have people
why they
from
listen
all
to us?
over the world.
Yeah, so again, we're on Spotify, the podcast, YouTube. Now, if you go on Spotify, you're gonna see this video when we upload it. The video's on Spotify now, so you get the whole thing. If you go to Apple Podcasts, you'll hear us. There's no difference, though. Yeah, we going global, worldwide, all that.
Yeah.
Anything y'all want to say? Anything positive? We talked a lot of negative stuff.
Tomorrow's supposed to be the solar eclipse, guys. Watch it.
Yeah, my kids are happy about that. I'm
Yep.
going to say this, right? A lot of the stuff we talked about, mental health is very important, though. No matter what it is, whether it's addiction, because, we talk about it. Being a street nigga's addiction, getting money's addiction, wanting that attention is an addiction, doing drugs, a lot of shit, love is an addiction. Make sure, Pop said what time, make sure you're getting your mind right. I know looking in the mirror sometimes it's hard to take accountability, but in order for you to get better and heal yourself, that's some first step.
Yeah.
And I think Wednesday or Thursday, if we go live, it's probably going to be Wednesday. It'll be probably from 7 to 8, Pop, so make sure you tune in. Loving Lamont is an addiction. Mm-hmm. Wow. Thanks, Kev.
I'm going to say love one another, be kind to one another, and love yourself. You're the fucking real MVP up in this bitch.
All y'all.
Say that shit every day. Tell yourself you love yourself every single day. 'Cause I know I do.
And if they don't love you, Lamont loves you. Remember that. Remember that shit. If they don't love you, I motherfucking love you. Gordo, you want to say something positive?
Be yourself 100% of the time. If people don't love you for who you are, then they don't need to be in there with you.
And eat honey. Nah. Josh said positive teep. Teep. Positive. Well, I'm fucking. Pop said what time is the eclipse?
I don't know. I have to check
the
Weather Channel. I'm
she
sorry.
fucking up, Pops.
But it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be a red moon too, and it's supposed to be, I believe, like a full moon also.
Oh shit!
A red full moon.
So I'm gonna tell you,
Yeah,
Rosie's gonna call you a werebear.
Werebear.
Because I was like, oh, Gordon's gonna turn into a werewolf. He's gonna be a werebear. She said, oh no. Oh no! I was like, this kid. Positive tip, Josh said. Keep your eye on the prize. Rome wasn't built in a day, and neither is the greatest life. Stand strong, pray, strive towards greatness daily. The best is yet to come.
Yes.
It's your boy, Lamont Phillips, a.k.a. God's Dirty Hands.
It's Vanessa Phillips, a.k.a. Vanessa Phillips.
It's Gordo, the bear.
And we want to say we thank you. We love you guys. Appreciate you guys.
Love you. Bye.